Hey there everybody, this is Insomniac VA, and welcome to the show. This is 5 things every Marvel fan should know. In these videos, I'm just going to list 5 simple Marvel comic-based things, so that you can nerd talk with the best of them. Now, some of these you'll probably already know if you are a true Marvel fan, but I'll try to mix it up a little. Throw in some fairly common stuff with some things that most people really wouldn't know unless they've really delved into the comics. So, first off, let's set the record straight on something. Peter Parker, better known as Spider-Man, does not shoot web from his wrists. I know. In the movies, it comes right out of his wrist, right out of his little skin web thing he's got going on there. No. Originally, when Peter Parker was bitten by the spider, he obtained knowledge on how to create, through science, a device and a formula that would make spiderweb strong enough that it could, support his body weight and all the other many feats that he performs with it. Number 2. Cable is not the son of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. He is actually the son of Scott and Madeline Pryor. Now, who is Madeline Pryor, you ask? Why does she look exactly like Jean Grey? Well, that's because she is Jean Grey's clone. Yes. Long ago, a man by the name of Mr. Sinister. I mean, come on, do I even need to tell you anything more about this dude? His name is Mr. Sinister. Automatically means he's bad news. Anyhow, he became obsessed with Scott Summers and Jean Grey, convinced that their offspring would be the perfect mutant, or in his eyes, the perfect being. And so he made Madeline Pryor, with hopes of one day using her to basically seduce Scott Summers and make a baby that would be the perfect being. However, for some reason, the clone just wouldn't, breathe, which is kind of essential for everything. So he locked her away in her little tube, and then one day after the Phoenix, which was inside Jean, self-destructed on the moon and accidentally sent a portion of Jean Grey's soul and the Phoenix Force into Madeline Pryor, giving her life. Mr. Sinister decided to play a little matchmaker with her and Scott, got those two married, and, well, little Nathan Summers was born. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mr. Sinister's real name? Nathaniel Essex. Totally imprinted that girl with the idea of naming their firstborn child after him. Oh yeah. Dude has some narcissism issues. So anyways, there you have it. The history of Nathan Summers, also known as Cable. Number 3. Galactus isn't all bad. I know, it's hard to imagine the dude who freaking eats planets being anything but the absolute evil in the universe. Right? Wrong. Here's the thing. Galactus, while yes, he is a big huge jerk who does eat planets and totally obliterates entire, races, he also does a lot of good for the universe. For example, he slew Diablerie of Chaos, a deity from ancient times, who was trying to recreate the universe in his own image. He also locked up his 2 partners in crime, Tenebros and Aegis, and locked them away in the kiln. Now pardon me if I mispronounce these names, I'm not exactly fluent in ancient alien deity. He also answers a distress call from none other than the Fantastic Four to help combat a new villain by the name of the Sphinx. Number 4. The most powerful member of the X-Men is not Phoenix. Actually, the most powerful member of the X-Men is one that most people don't even remember unless they're real nerds. Remy LeBeau, better known as Gambit, or the guy that throws cards that explode all over the place.
The name is Gambit! Remember it!
Yeah, that guy is actually the most powerful mutant to ever be a member of the X-Men. However, when he started losing control of his powers, he had Mr. Sinister, yes, the man who made Madeline Pryor and caused so much trouble for, just about everyone in the Marvel Universe, remove a small portion of his brain so that he wouldn't be as powerful as he could be. Later, he had that part of him put back in when an alternate dimension version of himself appeared, calling himself New Sun. It is revealed that this alternate Gambit, known as New Sun, is traveling throughout the dimensions to kill all of the other versions of himself to prevent such a catastrophe as what happened in his dimension. When he reached his maximum level of power, his mutant abilities went nuts, and he singed the world. Literally, burnt the thing to a crisp and killed everyone. That means he killed Phoenix, he killed Wolverine, he killed the Hulk, he killed the Fantastic Four, he killed everyone in one fell swoop. Could the Phoenix do that? I don't think so. He also possessed the ability to bend time and space. So not only could he basically destroy things by thinking about it, just make them blow up, but he could bend time and space and travel to whenever and wherever he wanted. That is the kind of power that Gambit has within him.
Everyone can relax. Gambit has returned.
Number 5. Seeing as how the Age of Ultron movie is going to be coming out soon, I thought everybody should know this before going to see the film. Tony Stark is not the creator of Ultron. According to the comic books, Ultron was actually created by Hank Pym, or Ant-Man as he is better known, as part of his experimentation in the field of highly intelligent robotics. So, there you have it. 5 things that every Marvel fan should know.